Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. I'm Alex and let's dive straight in, shall we? One story doing the rounds today is this one. Harry and Meghan's Oprah interview booed by audience at UK awards show. Now, I haven't seen this clip so I cannot verify it, but it seems to be true. It's reported all over. Now, as far as I can see, there can only be two reasons for this. Both of them are sad, very sad indeed. One is the audience were primed, were told to boo when this section of the awards came up, which means it was artificially created, which is possible. Remember, this is a smear campaign and it is still continuously carrying on in order to make Meghan and Harry look bad, while simultaneously making the royal family look good, or they legitimately booed. Now, if it's the first, it won't be the first time. Something like this has been faked, but if it's the second, and we must remember this is a UK audience, then it only proves how brainwashed the UK public are, how brainwashed the UK public have become, how the UK media has warped their sense of reality, and how utterly devoid they have of the ability for many of them now to think for themselves. Of course, this is not all of the UK public. There are many smart people in the UK who can think for themselves. But if a UK audience boos when Meghan and Harry appear on a screen at an awards ceremony, and it's not a setup, then it only goes to show that the constant smear campaign in the UK media, the constant negative coverage, the constant negative propaganda has brainwashed a certain number of the UK public. And clearly these poor, deluded fools cannot think for themselves anymore. It is truly a sad state of affairs if that is the case. Now, I'm not saying that people are not allowed to boo and that Meghan and Harry should not be criticised, but in regards to a UK audience, if they are booing them and not booing the Queen, or not booing Prince Charles, or not booing the royal family, not booing Prince Andrew, but are booing Meghan and Harry, then they have lost the plot. And it must have now officially come true that the tabloids, the mainstream media platforms, now control the minds of a large amount of the UK public. These weak-minded people obviously can't think for themselves because look, the royal family have an estimated worth of 88 billion. That's a lot of money. That's more money than anybody can really even contemplate. And yet the royal family still take money from every person in the UK, every week of every month of every year. The UK public pay for them. They pay for Prince Andrew. I'm sure some of that money enabled him to live a lavish lifestyle, going to Epstein Island, etc., etc., paying for their butlers, their servants. They could easily pay for everything themselves 100 times over, but they don't. None of the royal family need any money from the UK public. They don't need it, but yet they selfishly continue to take it. It's all take, take, take. When was the last time you heard of the royal family making a donation to charity? While, on the other hand, Meghan and Harry do not take any money whatsoever from the public anymore. They have gone their separate way from the royal family and are now financially independent. They are no longer a financial burden to the UK public, and neither should they be. They also give loads of money to charity, unlike the royal family, who you never hear of ever making donations. You only ever hear of them being patrons of charities, usually doing very little, and make no contributions whatsoever. And they take from every single UK person's wages. And with that in mind, the audience boo Meghan and Harry. And why? Because they didn't interview and told the truth, told about how the member of the royal family was a racist, or how the establishment is racist, and doesn't care about the mental health of some of their closest relatives. Just like they didn't care about Princess Diana's mental health. It's just history repeating itself, and the royal family once again showing themselves to be cold, unfeeling, and totally within a pompous and aloof bubble. And the UK public boo Meghan and Harry. Now, again, I have not seen this clip from the report. And there is the possibility that this was staged in yet another smear campaign. That is possible, but if that is not the case, then these are sad times and a reflection of the power of the media. And if they can create hatred over two people, especially when compared to the dodgy, money-grabbing goings-on of the family they are compared to, and abandon all logic and common sense, then we should be worried at what else and how far media can manipulate the public in other areas.